Good morning, everybody. As you can see, the sheetrock has been repaired behind me. Woo! And Scott says I can start painting. The first thing I need to do is touch up the trim because he put some caulking on to seal it up. So I'm going to be painting on this in a little bit. It's only like 22 degrees here, and the temp's supposed to drop a little bit right before the sun starts coming up. Hi, Nettie. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Janet Nash. And so I'm going to touch up it's the crown molding that has to be touched up. I'll show you. See the crown molding up there? I got to touch that up with the crisp white. And then we have the retreat green will go on the walls. And then on the fireplace part, I can't remember the name of the color. Hang on. The fireplace is going to be done in, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. It's this little sample right there. It's called Jasper. And it will go on the front of the fireplace and then on the sides. So the Jasper will go here, and on the other side of the fireplace. And then the retreat green will go everywhere else. So that's coming up. And once I get that painted, ooh, we're auto-focusing, something fierce. And I thought I'd turn that off, but apparently I hadn't. And once I get that painting done, we got to put the flooring back down at some point so I can start reorganizing, because get the flooring down, get the painting going. Then I'm going to shift. The sewing machines are going to go in this wall over here. And then my storage shelf that contains my shoe boxes and stuff will go in that little cubby area there. And then I'll be working on what this looks like behind us. So you won't have to see all of that. Plus, this other side of the room is going to change because this table is going to rotate and go in front of the window so that this one edge can be right in the window so the cats will have a perch. And then the green desk will go in along that wall and a file cabinet. So I got to figure out where to go with this other stuff over here. And part of the kitchen, also, let me lift you guys up. If you look over, you see where the rocking chair is over in there? Let me go turn that light on. Sorry. So where the rocking chair is there, and it goes to the bonus room door, that's the only area of the kitchen that will need to be repainted. But Scott's got some repair work. When they ripped out the old floors, they dinged the walls a good bit. Because, I mean, they were aggressive in how they ripped up the old flooring. So they damaged the walls a little. And there was some things that had bothered Scott from the first time we painted in here when we were between houses. So he's fixing all of his issues that he had with all of this. And we have also decided we're going to use some paint that we already have that we had bought for Greg's bedroom. And we're going to use it in the hallway because we have 2 gallons of it and it's just sitting there. Hi, Deb S. So let's see that. I think that updates you guys on that. And Scott's going to go out and get the paint for me and paint brushes and stuff out of the garage after a while. He's on a delayed start today. They're not starting until 9 o'clock. And so he's having to sit on his hands until then. So when the sun comes up, he'll run out and get the paintbrushes and stuff so I can start painting. Yeah. And I will shift some of this stuff, like my thread spools will go over there, and the art's going to rotate a bit. And I might put my message board on that wall over there too. So, but the art, I think I'm going to leave right there because I'll still be able to see it. It'll all have to come down, of course, while I paint, but then I'll put it all right back up. So that wall won't change a whole lot. Yeah. I can't think of anything else I wanted to say about that, but I thought maybe we could do something together. What would you guys like to do? I'm going to bring you down to the table. Maybe we'll work in another glue book because I found another one. And I got to find something to do. Greg spent the evening with his gal friend, Rachel. So she's not been feeling well. So they've not been able to see each other for a few days because she wasn't feeling up to visiting. Let's see. I did get my buttons put into their new containers. What did I? Oh, I moved it. I'm a silly goose. Let's see. This is another journal. Let's see what this one's about. And this one actually has its own glue stick in with it. So we'll just pull this out. And we'll just play in a glue book for a little bit. Well, that one feels like it's almost full, which is good because the ones on my table are nearly empty. Oh, and I have a card in here to smooth things out. And this says color fillers. And this says tiny images. Okay. So I guess we'll start by doing a flip through. I'm going to stand up for a bit. That's another reason to get the floors fixed so that I don't roll off the edge of the flooring anymore. Objects, plants and flowers, people, foods, and words. And then this, wildlife and animals, has wildlife and animals. All right. And I wrote on those envelopes with just pencil so that I can reuse them. Trying to balance out that glare, and I think I'm just making it worse. All right, let's just look through this because it's been a while since I've opened this one. Find your bliss. So this is just using magazine images as collage. I haven't really worked in this one very much. And this one I actually put the dates in. That's good. So it looks like I started this last year. No, year before last. And then it got lost in the shuffle. So I was watching Anne Marie at Anne Marie's workshop. She does a morning, there's the queen, morning sewing session each morning. She starts at like 5:15 or 5 o'clock on her Instagram. She does a live reel. And so I watch her while I make breakfast. Not sure where that came from, but that's okay. That must have been the last page I did. Did I date it? August 3rd, 2023. So it's been a minute since I worked in this one. So let's just pick a page, any page. Let's go partway through here. All right. So let's see, let's see what's in plants and flowers. Morning, Carol. Carol, what time do you come on Thursdays? Because I want to be off before you start. I just saw that Mary said she's not on this morning. So I said, well, I'll jump on because people will be up. And I'll be off to Carol and can come on. You don't stream on Thursday. Okay. All right. Well, I didn't want to be taking up your time. I don't know why I thought it was Thursdays that you streamed. Maybe it's Friday. You can tell your time you stream, Carol, and that way everybody will know. I've been kind of out of the loop with the whole house situation. Let's see, what do we got here? I love this big, huge potted plant. It's got one of those shamrock picks in it, but see, I could push that over here and not use that since it's not March. And I do like that topiary, but it's kind of too big unless I cut it free from the chair. We might do that. Fridays at 8 Mountain, 10 a.m. Eastern. There you go. Ooh. That about fills that page up. I might just glue that there. We can add additional potted plants. Maybe put this chair on this side. We could just put some strips of this in there. Of course, it's not wide enough. Of course not. I might just glue that in the center, and then we'll glue these pictures down, and then we'll trim away anything we don't want to keep. And actually, if we trim along this table, my little scissors are in the back. And I really need the little scissors. So today is Thursday. So I might be painting during the craft and chat. So I might participate today and just be painting. I'm wearing some not hose, but knitted stocking like things. I picked up at the thrift store thinking, oh, I'll probably never wear those, but you know what? They're nice today. And I am not going to cut this out as good as Diane would. Diane Fago. She's the queen of cutting even spindly little stems out. She amazes me. All right, so now when I put that on there, that'll overdo that so it looks like it's part of it. Oh, Janet had to go. Oh, off for your walk. All right, enjoy your walk. Sorry for the glare, guys. I don't know. That may improve because all the work tables will be off to the sides of the room. So that might get better. All right, I'm going to stick this in here. Maybe come down a little bit. Actually, why don't we just cut this off right there. And I want more of it on this page than this one. All right, and I've got my cardboard here that I was using. And like I said, these are about dead. And I am going to cross the bridge here between, or valley between the pages, and just hope and pray it sticks. I do kind of like the quirky cat on the back, but too late. He's been glued. So let's just shove that down in there. Greg's home.
I'm home. I need to get ready for work.
Oh, you got work?
I need to check to see if they sent me another message.
All right. Well, Dad's on a delay, so I figured I'd do my live since Mary's not on, and I can get another live in for the week. Not going to be on too terribly long, but they told Dad not to come in any earlier. Don't come before 9 o'clock. And he was already sneaky going to go in at 8, but the message was very firm about do not come in earlier. Scott said, it's like they know me or something. Like they knew I was going to do that. I want the back of the chair to be on there a little bit more. Well, we're going to lose some of the chair, but we'll just have to be okay with that. This is where I mess up because I always push too hard and end up ripping things. Probably don't need to put glue everywhere because it's not going to stick everywhere. And another reason I don't care for gluing is you get sticky, and it really gets up next to me. Maybe that's why I don't like gluing quite so much. Ooh, don't you roll on yourself. Let's see here. Wherever it lands, that's where it's going to be. And I'll just glue this down. Oh, that's not even on there. So it is right about where that little tear is. So I guess I don't need to go up too high. Morning, Angie. No, Mary's not on. That's why I came on, because she had left a message on her community tab that she wasn't coming on. And I got your envelope yesterday, Angie. Thank you very much for the die cuts. And the basket winner will be getting her basket in a few days. That was Cindy Taylor. I drew her name out of the basket. A little card really does come in handy when you're doing gluing. All right. think I'm going to glue some of these smaller potted plants in here to cover up some of this other here. Maybe put another, where's the little guy here? This might look cute on here. Under the table, maybe. I'm in my own shadow. Sorry. Anne does such a good job with her collage. I struggle with it. I don't know why. So the page is right there. I used to love watching Caged Fish put a page together. Man, she's good too. That really needs to be up on a table. I could cover the wine glass with a plant. Nah. What else do we have here? What is this? That's just an offcut. That'll go into background coverage. All right. Well, let's see if we've got some kind of critter we can put in here now. But anyway, I was talking about Anne Marie. Well, she's doing a sewing retreat in Montego Bay. So just for, what's it? Oh, now I can't remember who I was going to tie it to, but shits and giggles. I looked up how much it would cost for a both-way trip to Montego Bay flight. It's less than $1,000 to go to Montego Bay, but then I don't have a passport. So there's that. And I think a passport is up to like $136 now. So you have to pay for that. You got to pay for the little picture, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we're not going to use the foods. Well, there's people. I think I would like some animals just laying around. Let's see what we have in animals. Oh, we might want the words too. All right, let's set some of this stuff aside. But I thought, oh, that could be fun. There's a dog sitting there. Do we have a, oh, look, a cat. We could put the cat laying in here somewhere. Let's see here. I have a lot of animals, like their whole bodies. The only thing I have is that cat, so maybe we will look in the people jug. If I'd been thinking, I could have cut around that and then slid the cat in on the couch, but that's okay. Let's see what we have in people. Hi, Sandra Louise. Good morning. Let's see what we've got in our people envelope for this journal. Hi, Cynthia McCoy. Whoever is Cynthia with some numbers, you need to check out Kat's channel. She gave away a journal, and her original winner didn't contact her, so she drew one of the Cynthia's names. It's like Cynthia 9 something, just an FYI for anybody that might be interested. I don't know why she's holding her nose, but she's too big. I love hands. There's a huge head. Oh, now she's cool. See, I don't know what I've cut out. She's too tall for the pages. Oh, my people are too big too. These really need to be in a bigger journal. Some eyeballs. Oh, she's sitting. I might make her sit on the table, on the chair. I don't think we want to put the skeleton there. But they really need to go over in the black and white journal because the picture, it looks black and white. She looks like she's up to something, that little girl. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick that girl sitting there on that chair. We need to look through the words. And that'll be a journal page done for today. And I don't have my my date thing, so I guess it's in the back, and I'm not going back there right now. I am looking forward. Oh no, I ripped her legs off. That's why I do horrible with fussy cuts, because I do that. I'm not going to push down on her lower half just yet. See if I can fix her, get her legs back in order here. Well, she's not perfect, but she's sitting on the table. I mean, on the chair. You can tell I ripped her legs in half, but now we'll see what we've got as far as words go. Cat Hand, she gave away a journal. So if you follow Cat Hand, go check her out. I think it's on her community tab that she made the announcement. And I'd hate for another winner to lose out on one of Kat's awesome journals. All right, that just said love it. Well, we don't have a cat. It says give your cat the world. Mix master, choose color, what she did. It's going to be great. Write your own rules. Pour your heart. Home 51. Soak up the sun. Waste not, want not. Porch days. Hours. Love your heart. Paint it. I just like how the colors match on that. I might trim the pages before I put the words on to make sure I'm not happy teeth. Okay, fresh. Small but mighty. I like that. And that matches the page too. Because she's too small for the page, but I'm going to use her anyway. Because she's mighty. I don't think I see any other words I like better than those. So we're going to use those. But let's take a minute and trim the page. Put my words back in there because words is important. All right, so I'm going to put these two on here. First, we'll trim these. And I am trying to make these morning lives a little bit shorter so that people can just watch them as replays later. And if I cut from this side, just a minute, Piper. She wants to go back and she likes to watch Greg shower, especially when he's been gone. Let me let her in. I cut the girl's head off. Oh, dear. Come on, honey. Come on, make it quick. Work it, girl. Stomp through. Cut her head off. See, that's why I should have trimmed that first. It's all right. It'll be all right. Lesson learned there. Come on now. I'm going to throw these little bits away. Sometimes I save them for filler, but just not feeling like saving them today. And they're sticky. So I'm just going to throw it away. Yeah, I cut her head off. Didn't mean to do that. And Carol put a link in. Thank you. It's really early for you, Carol. The snow pretty much melted yesterday. And we went over to a side of Columbia that we don't generally go. It's not the safest part of the city. That I will save because that's a good filler, and I'll keep that. But the rest of these, I'm gonna let go. To get our flooring, the Bruce flooring that we picked up, because they had enough. Because we needed 19 boxes of it. Then we were trying to figure out how much that was going to weigh, so we didn't overload the truck too much. And it was interesting. All right, so see what I did? I cut her head off a little bit, but it happens. So that it's going to be great. It's going to go here. Maybe over so the whole pot shows there. And I like this small but mighty right there. So we'll put those on. Put a date on it. 5:24 a.m. My body wakes me up at like 4:30, 4:45. So that's like 15, 20 minutes before the alarm goes off. That gives me a chance to take my thyroid medicine, because you have to take it on an empty stomach and then you have to wait an hour, blah, blah, blah. And I was up regular time. When we were both home all the time, unemployed, our sleep schedule got all out of whack. We were staying up late and not sleeping late in the day. And I think my grandmother was right. You're sleeping away the best part of the day, that early morning hours, because living in the South, if you garden at all, you have to get out early, because by 10 o'clock, it's just too blooming hot to be out there. All right. So I'm going to put today's date right here. And it is the 23rd. 1, 23, 20, 25. January's almost gone, you guys. Almost gone. All right. So there's my little spread for today. And I think I'm going to start doing just a small journal page, a couple times a week to get my journals filled up. that's not been trimmed right there. It's sticking off. Let's see here. I know Diane, she likes to leave some of the bits hanging off her pages. Packer Dye, Diane Fago. And Jerry Bellini put up a video, you guys. You might want to go check it out. She's been putting up some interesting videos. She's got a video on making the little hens that hang in a string. Prosperity hens, I think they're called. So you might want to check that out. And she's been selling wool kits on her Etsy shop. All right. So I'm going to let you guys go, and I hope everybody has a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.